started off by bleaching the hair. During this process, I put him under the blow dryer. It came out a beautiful red like this. As you can see, my client does have thin spots in the front of his hairline on both sides where the line-up areas are, and also in the middle. If you see here, you can see the two thin areas from the middle of his head to the front on that right side. So I went in, and he wanted it higher on the sides and lower in the back, like a drop look. So I decided to just drop it a little bit under the hump in the back of his head so that I can fade it in. Right here, as you can see, I'm trying to take the lines out, and I decided to push the hair up a little bit more because he does have a thinning area on that right side. So I wanted to blend it in as much as possible. I went back to the back of the head, trying to debulk a little bit, bring the hair down so that it could lay correctly. During this process, I just kept touching up areas that I thought would need it. I went back with my clippers again and decided that I'm gonna give it a go through. Did the same with the other side, put the 1.5 on, and decided to do some detail work. He was feeling himself. I spritzed him down and then brushed it down, started doing the lineup so that I can kind of see where I wanted to create a hairline for him. I decided to bring it a little bit forward since this was my first time. Then I went in with the pencil. As you can see, trying to get the line up as straight as possible, as best that I can, trying to create an illusion. You can kind of see where the skin is, where there is no hair there, and that's where he wanted his line. Of course, he's on the phone. We are really good friends, so this was just him letting me practice. He actually asked me to do this, and I needed to practice, so I decided to do it. I put Ghost Bond over the hairline. I start prepping it and smearing it in to kind of feather it out in those places. I did already cut up the hair, so this is me doing a little seasoning effect on the top of the head, because this is what I thought that I could possibly do that would probably be easier for me. I haven't tried it any other way. I told him to lean his head back so that I can kind of feel the front end. I went back in with some more Ghost Bond in areas that I felt didn't have enough and just smeared it out. I'm showing you the hair right there. I'm going back in and putting some more hair around the hairline and in the middle to make sure that it gets that full effect that I like. We are cracking up right here. I don't know what we're talking about, but obviously it was funny. I'm patting the hair down to just make sure that the hair gets stuck to the glue and that when I brush it off, nothing comes off but the excess hair that is not caught into the glue. Here I am pushing the heck out of his head and going over it with the clippers again. We're talking, conversating. Okay, I'm trying to get all those loose hairs that's sticking up so that I can give it a nice detail. I'm just taking my time with it. I don't want to make any mistakes, being that this is the first time that I tried this. I'm brushing all the hair off. As you can see, the hair was sticking. I'm going back in, lining it up again. It's looking really nice. And as you can see, it's really blending in. The red is popping. It came out really fire. This is me going in with some spray that he chose. He is a hairstylist, so we always have this chemistry where if he wants me to do something, he's going to push me to my limits. I'm going in with the razor here, trying to make sure that I get all that excess off the forehead. He did want to design, so I just freestyled something on the side of the hair. I'm going in with the razor now to make sure that I get any hair sticking around it. This is the finishing product. He went to sleep and I was so done with him, but thank you for watching. This is the first.